I am brave. I show up when it's hard. I love without walls. I forgive when it hurts, and I rise through the storm.
Just because you're moderately mentally healthy doesn't mean you're flourishing. One of the character traits of the flourishing is that there's such an abundance in their lives that they want to give back. Now, sometimes that's financial, but sometimes it's emotional. So your greatness isn't in what you have, but in what you give.
You know, whatever positive emotion that you are feeling or that you should be feeling, make sure you're asking yourself, how can I say this in a way that is going to also have my audience feeling the same way?
While we're in here creating all of these lovely little blueprints, there's people out there, human people with real need who are so desperately looking for someone to go, do you see me? Do you love me? Do you know me? Do you even care?
But it's interesting, the response that this psychiatrist gave. He said, I would tell them to get out of their house, lock the door behind them, and find somebody who is more depressed and encourage them.
When you want to reach people with a message, when you want to communicate well, when you want to have a business, a coaching business, you want to reach people, it's not about what you know so much about, it's what do people care about, and how can you connect the dots? We need to love people. We need to serve people. We need to care enough. And are we allowed to build something amazing in that? Absolutely.
Listen, flourishing, we're going to be about celebrating one another. We're not going to be about one leader or two or three. How many of you think it's way safer and it's way smarter if we're about many leaders?
Because what I'll often find is if you work with someone one-on-one, you know, their growth is just limited to you and them. But as soon as you put them in a group, bravery rises in tribe. That's powerful.
Sometimes close my eyes and wonder, you know, what kind of community we can create a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, if we're completely unhinged and completely unhindered. Can you just imagine?